Hey there. How are you guys? Nobody asked for this. Not one person said, hey Christy, we think you should make a video about this and we think you should share, etc., etc. No one engaged me with this. I'm kind of volunteering all of this information. But I'm part of the demographic that used to watch those what's in your bag videos on YouTube and thinks they're wildly interesting. I know that's like an old millennial thing or whatever now, according to younger people. But I still like them. I still enjoy them. It's been a challenging ride for me. I'm just going to share what's in my bag. Nobody asked, but I'm here. And so this is my very full, very overstuffed bag. I have had this bag since, when did we go to San Antonio? 2019, when I went to San Antonio. My then boyfriend in a relatively new relationship was there. So was my friend Crystal and Charles and a few other people. And I got this bag. The funny thing is I've owned it for that long, but I recently just started carrying it because of the fact that it sat in my closet because I felt so guilty carrying it. I was like, what if I get it scuffed up? What if it gets fucked up? All of these things. And one day Leaf was like, you have the bag, you own the bag, just carry the damn bag. And honestly, I know they're considered chuggy now, but it's like an endless black hole of all my stuff. Literally, this bag is full. I get so much use out of it. In due time, it will patina more and look more comfy and worn in, which is what I really want. But in the meantime, we're just going to stuff it full of stuff. But let's get started. So I have a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to lie. My philosophy is I carry things just in case I may need them. So there's some pretty weird stuff in here. There's probably a lot of snacks too. That's not lost on me. I also carry a lot of stuff because none of you have ever been in a situation with Leaf where he says, let's go run a couple errands, and you get in the Dodge Challenger and then you've been in the car for 8 hours and you're starving and you want to eat. Or you have no makeup on and he's going to run over to see people, or, you know, all sorts of crazy chaotic things can happen. I love him. That's why we're married. That's why we're a thing, but always got to be prepared. So with that in mind, we're going to dig in finally. I have a sweater. So I have a lot of different types of friends and I love each and every single one of them, but my friend John is very fancy and his husband is even fancier. And we were all hanging out at an event, and John's husband pulled out a sweatshirt out of his very nice tote. And I thought to myself, that is so clever. I am perpetually cold. I'm always cold. I literally have a sweater on right now. And it's still relatively warm in DC. So I have a sweater. It's just a light little crew neck sweater. I got it from Target, and it's actually one of my favorite sweaters. It's pretty neutral, fun, goes with everything, and I carry it around because I get cold. And I have thrown that on in grocery stores, at events, at all sorts of places. It comes in clutch. Next thing in here, my glasses. I get glasses from Zenni. I used to get I Buy Direct glasses, but we're a Zenni family, and I was inspired by Leaf. These are my very East Coast frames. Every time I wear these outside of DC, people are always like, your glasses are so big and the frames are so thick. But then every time I wear them at home or, you know, out and about, people are always highly complimentary here. And so that's why I joke and say these are my East Coast frames. So I have those glasses in my bag. I also have prescription sunglasses. Now this is a game changer. Young people, listen. You need to get prescription sunglasses if you have a prescription, because of the fact that you can just throw on your sunglasses and also see. Pretty important, and it's also made me wear my sunglasses a lot more. Prescription sunglasses. These are Nudge coffee bombs and vanilla latte. I'm a highly caffeinated person. Anyone who knows me knows that about me. And so I got these because of the fact that I was like, maybe I could microdose coffee. The dosage is really, really small though, and they're incredibly sweet, almost like candy. But I still carry them around because I bought them, and the tin's kind of cute. Next thing in my bag, my phone. Bright pink phone case, because I always lose my phone, and this is the only phone case where I can actually find my phone. This is an iPhone 13 Pro. This is a picture of my cat, and all these notifications. Notifications are boring. Just gotta look at the cat. And I got this phone because we went to get Ethiopian food with our friends Marcus and Tiffany. And Tiffany took a photo of me and Leaf. And it was like the nicest photo ever taken of us, even though I had no makeup on and I was sitting in like a raggedy sweater and Leaf was in a stained shirt. And it was because she had the newest iPhone at the time. I think she had the 12 Pro. Anyways, I went and got a new phone because I was working on the iPhone 10 and I realized how bad my camera quality was. I have my card case. This is a very special card case. I have dozens of these, but this one is my favorite because when I went to DC for Valentine's Day, someone got this for me as part of my visit, back when he was wooing me to move here. I have my lanyard to get into the school and my keys. It's on a Lollapalooza lanyard. One, because bright things can easily find them. Also, because I love Lollapalooza. It's my favorite part of the summer every year. This year we didn't go because, as you all know, weddings are ridiculously expensive, but definitely one of my favorite things to go to. Next year we're going. Spray hand sanitizer. If there's one thing I've learned from the pandemic, it's one, you need to sanitize the hell out of your hands. And two, spray hand sanitizer is the easiest way to do that. It's clean, it doesn't get goopy. My favorite is Trader Joe's grapefruit and lemon. Okay, socks from Costco. I have these just in case. They're literally still in the cardboard that they came in. They came in a stack. Just because you never know. Socks are always good to have. A myriad of protein bars. And these are actually in my bag because I just bought these. I've been trying to figure out what the best protein bar is. I'm gravitating towards Luna bars. I'm a little over Cliff bars just because they can be very sweet and all kind of taste the same. This is a new brand to me, Go Macros, and this one is super soft. I've never felt one this squishy before. And this one is Think with an exclamation mark. It has a lemon square on it, which fooled me. This is the worst one I've had. Well, I've had some pretty bad ones. This one's a bad one. Luna is pretty standard. This one I haven't tried. I don't eat protein bars because I lift or because I'm particularly healthy. I eat them because I've gaslit myself into thinking that they're healthier than a typical bar. And so what I do is I break them off like little rations for dessert and treats or when I want something sweet. Sometimes I'll eat them because I'm working at my desk and I haven't stopped to get lunch. They just come in handy. I also have a normal Kirkland soft and chewy bar because we go to Costco and we have a lot of these things. Sometimes you just don't want a protein bar, and these have a lot of chocolate chips in them. I have my favorite snack of all time. When I went to travel for my bachelorette party, I brought these with me. They're marinated olives, and we get them sent to the house. I Amazon order them. Each pack has olives with a hint of garlic. They're just delicious, and I just love them. These are my vitamins. I'm very behind on them because this week has been chaotic. Do not tell my fiance because I have created a vitamin routine for him that I really want him to keep on track with, so he can't know that I'm behind on taking my vitamins, so that's a secret. Jelly Bellies in a tiny little pack. You never know when you need candy. What if you run into someone and you want to give them candy? Or what if your blood sugar is low? So I have Jelly Bellies. And then this tote bag, is a very special one. This is a little one, and usually my card holder is inside this, and I move this into smaller handbags if it's the weekend or if I don't want to carry a large bag. And so it's just a little mesh bag I've got. There's a stitch marker on here because I crochet. And then inside, these are the Trader Joe's peppermints. I usually like Altoids, but I bought these to try. I do not like these as much as Altoids. I have orange Tic Tacs. I have 2 Dijon mustard condiment packets. You never know. And then 2 sriracha packets. I have Nivea hand cream in the original tin. This is my favorite hand cream. I've tried others. This is just tried and true for me and super inexpensive. This is one of my favorite perfumes. This is Clean Reserve. They make clean fragrances, and this one's Radiant Nectar. I wore this on my bachelorette, and all my friends asked me what the smell was because they thought it was lovely. It's very summery though, so I will need to switch to something more fall adjacent since we're getting into colder weather. This is NYX matte lipstick. in Whipped Caviar. I've been wearing this lipstick since 2015, 2014, something like that. It is just a very good casual shade. I've used it as blush in a pinch. It's a dupe for Velvet Teddy by MAC, which I also wear, but this is just a cheapy good lipstick. A hair tie. This is actually one of the originals from when Leaf and I went to San Antonio. My reusable straw. If you've gone out with me and had drinks, you've seen me use this. The straw is currently wrapped in a napkin from my last excursion because I need to wash it. I've lost these straws before, but this pink one in particular, after losing a straw on an excursion with Lauren in Chicago, and replacing it with this one has lasted since wintertime. Costco allergy medicine. We have a lot of stuff from Costco. Now that I really think about it, I feel like I go to Costco way more than I ever have gone in my entire life. I own too many things from Costco. I go to Costco really often too. We literally go to Costco every week. I'm like having this realization live with all of you with how much we go to Costco. I never went to Costco this often before marrying him. 2 claw clips. Let me see. Shiseido lipstick. If I could, I would buy all Shiseido products. They're kind of expensive though. But this lipstick just is so nice. The packaging is super sleek. Everything is super high quality. It's like a heavy lipstick. Sharpie. You never know when you'll need a Sharpie. I have had my purse Sharpie come in clutch so many times to the point where I carry one now. Think about that. I know this all looks like junk, and I know some of it probably is. But some of it's feasible too. AirPods. These are actually Leaf's because he bought a newer pair than my AirPods that I was using, and these didn't fit in his ear. So he gave them to me because my AirPods were the first edition and they were a little shitty because they hadn't fully figured out the AirPod technology. So he gave me his. Burt's Bees. This one is in ginger lime. I bought this. Was this last time we were in Chicago? I think so. Yeah. And then it's the empty mesh bag. And that is it. That's everything in my bag. This video actually went by a lot faster than I thought it would. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Not like you really had a choice. I kind of just shared. But have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.